Hello and welcome back to another sneaky sweet treat edition of 9Honey's Everyday Kitchen. I am Jane DeGraff and today I'd like to show you how to make a no-bake fridge cake. How good does that sound? It's all the fun of cake without any of the work of the baking, and all we need to do is melt a few ingredients together, pop it in the fridge, and when it comes out, it's ready to serve. Now, a fridge cake is often made with dark chocolate, but today I'm going out on a limb with something that is very popular at the moment, and I'm going to make it with some Caramilk to add all those beautiful caramelly flavors. And in amongst that, I'm also going to add some caramel Tim Tams and some caramel chocolate balls just to really heighten that flavor to make a celebration cake to remember. What I have in my bowl here is 300 grams of sort of coffee biscuits and caramel Tim Tams, all broken up into relatively small pieces. You don't want it crushed up all together, you just want little chunks in there so that when you bite into the cake, there's still some crunch. So I've got some teddy biscuits, I've got some arrowroots, and like I said, I've got some caramel Tim Tam in there too. To that, I'm going to add 100 grams of chopped up Caramilk chocolate. And then to all of that, I'm going to add some Maltesers and some caramel balls. Now you can use any sweets that you like, but I just find that this works particularly well for this cake. So in they go. Give them a bit of a mix together. Ooh, don't lose any bits. In it all goes. And now we're going to make the part of the cake that holds everything together. In my pot here, I have 250 grams of butter that I've just heated and melted down. I'm just going to pop that on a low heat. We don't want it too hot because we don't want it to melt our chocolate when we pour it into the bowl. To that, I am going to add half a cup of golden syrup. Oh yes, look at that, so delicious. Half a cup of cocoa powder, and it goes. Don't breathe it in. And then a quarter of a cup of cream. And we're just going to melt that gently all together, and once it's combined and isn't too hot, we're going to pour it all over the mix that we have in this bowl. All right, that's looking really good. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a whisk to make sure we don't have any lumps of cocoa powder in there. Ah, yes, look at that, thick and glossy and amazing. And now we literally pour it straight onto our biscuit base. Here we go. In it goes. All right. Now, all I'm going to do is give that a mix together. Oh, how good does that look? All those chocolatey flavors and the crunch of the biscuit. Oh, yeah. Now, all we're looking to do here is to coat the biscuit pieces in the chocolate mix. You don't need to be too precious about it. Give it a good poke around, and then we're going to pour it straight into a pre-lined springform baking tin. Now it helps if it's a springform one because it'll help you get it out at the other end, but if you don't have one, don't worry, just make sure you line it well with baking paper so that you can lift it out at the other end. So in we go. Oh yes, look at that. All those beautiful biscuity pieces. Pour it in. Yeah. Now just press it all down into the tin. That is going to go into the fridge just for 5 minutes to let the top set a little bit while we make a beautiful Caramilk ganache to go on top. All right, and so that is our beautiful Caramilk ganache ready to be poured on top of our cake. Once we've poured it on top, we're going to pop it back into the fridge for at least 4 hours so that the whole thing sets enough for us to be able to slice. So, let's do it. Yes. That smells incredible. The sweetness of the caramel, the richness of the cream, so good. Oh, yes. It's a chocolate caramel lover's dream, this is. So just swirl it around. Make sure you get all those top bits nice and submerged. And back into the fridge for 4 hours until we're ready to decorate and serve. 4 hours later, and it is the moment of truth. We've taken our fridge cake out of its tin, and now I just need to be brave and pour off my outer layer. Here we go. Oh, so good. That ganache looks incredible. Oh, sticky, sticky and delicious, just the way we like it. Here we go. Look at that. Oh yes, all that beautiful chocolate and ganache has set. Look at that cake, so delicious. Now is the fun bit. We just take all the flavors that we've already worked with and decorate our cake. So I have here some more Maltesers and caramel balls. I'm just gonna pile those on top. This really is, this bit, a choose your own adventure. You can do whatever you like with whatever crazy toppings you feel like. Now, I have a whole lot of Caramilk here that I have scraped with a vegetable peeler to make some beautiful little curls to go onto our cake. So I'm going to sprinkle those on top. Here we go. All the way around. This is a caramel lover's fridge cake, this one. Look at that. Oh yeah, any excuse for this stuff, right? I've got some more Caramilk that I've just broken up into shards that I'm going to pop into the cake here. Stand them up for the real Caramilk lovers amongst us. Let there be no doubt about what this cake is. I even have some crushed up biscuit crumbs to go with the biscuity flavors that are in that cake, but this really is just pile it on, see how you like the look of it at the end, add some more bits here, there, and everywhere. And how is that? A no-bake Caramilk fridge cake for any celebration or situation. Thank you so much for joining me for 9Honey's Everyday Kitchen. I hope you try this, and I'm even going to drizzle some extra caramel sauce on top to finish. Oh, who wouldn't love a slice of that? Now I just have to be brave and try taking a slice. Are you with me? All right, what I recommend for this is heating your knife. It just helps to cut through the cold, cold chocolate. Here we go. So I've just heated that in some boiling water. And now, fingers crossed, I can get a neat slice. In we go. Ah, you can hear the bits of biscuit inside crunching as you slice. Amazing. Make another little spot there. In we go. I say little, but it's quite a big slice. All right, wish me luck. Oh yes, look at that. That is our caramel fridge cake. So good. Slide it onto our tray. And as the chef, I get the lucky taste test. Thank you so much for joining me for 9Honey's Everyday Kitchen. Please do yourself a favor and try a no-bake fridge cake. Oh my goodness.